Hello? That's not a tutorial that's supposed to pop up. Video game. Thank you. Alright, let's try that again. So this is a cinematic here, rather than proper cutscenes, so you skip it with spacebar. All other cutscenes, proper cutscenes I should say, you mash through using right-click, spacebar, and a number key. Hello? Ideally the correct number key that you need to advance the dialogue, otherwise you end up making stupid mistakes that lose you a lot of time. So to start there, we attack, which lets us roll and save a little bit of time since you get forced into a slow walk there. Again, another cinematic that's hiding a load screen, I should say. These two cinematics hide a load screen. So you just mash spacebar to get through them. In that one, you want to make sure you hit... In that little cutscene, you want to make sure you hit the second dialogue option first, since it saves you a little bit of time. And here, just general movement, of course. With every game, you want to take as straight of a line as possible. As it turns out, straight lines are very convenient for going quickly. One might argue they're the fastest. So here we take the crowns. You should be fine if you don't get the crowns, but it's just a nice little buffer that I don't think adds any time, and in fact it might be slightly faster. I haven't checked that dialogue option, but I always default to taking the crowns because you do need the crowns in 100%. Here, you can make it into there on Roach. So when you're running into cutscenes like that on Roach, you want to make sure you get off before the cutscene triggers. Otherwise, there's a really long, unskippable cutscene of Hero hopping off Roach, which loses you a whole bunch of time. So here we want to Axie, since for one it speeds it up, and another it gives us extra experience. And here, literally just left click can win you it. Thankfully that was a good one, but not perfect. Ideally you hit for 6 on both of them and one-shot them both really quickly, but that was a good fight otherwise. So right now we want to set ourselves up to grab Buckthorn quickly. Leave Roach slight... God damn it. Supposed to get off before Roach stops like that. You want to leave Roach slightly in the water, close enough that you can hop onto him from the water, since it saves you a little bit of time. So grab a Buckthorn there. This is one of those little things that I need to practice. Grab a Buckthorn and then mash E as I approach Roach here to get up as quickly as I can. Saves the time getting out of water. Try to avoid the wolves here, since they can follow you up to the place of power as I've discovered. Ooh, nice. So you do want Roach, when you're getting places of power, you want Roach to be right next to it, if you can, since, as you see, it allows you to mount up immediately, which saves you animation time from having to jump and cancel the animation for the place of power, as well as getting on Roach immediately. So here I'm in combat, so I'm gonna step up here and run back down. That should drop me out of combat. And then we roll up. God damn it. I missed it. So we want to grab that grindstone, since it gives us a nice little damage buff for the Griffin. Unfortunately, I lost a little bit of time having to run back for it. Like an idiot. I missed it, and I realized I missed it, but I took too long to go back for it. Because for some reason I thought... yeah, we used to go the other way around the garrison, going out the front door. But now we go around the back like that. Saves a little bit of time. But it means you only have one opportunity to get the grindstone optimally. So if you miss it, you gotta run back for it. You don't have 2 chances like before. So here I want to be careful with my mashing. Otherwise, I just end up exiting a dozen times. So, again, here you hit L, open the alchemy screen immediately. You don't have to wait for the thing to, jeez, that's one of the things I said I was going to test yesterday. I'm not 100% sure where you can exit out of that screen for alchemy and still have it craft. So that's one of the things I need to remind myself to test later. This could save you, you know, like a quarter of a second. It's not a big deal, but one of those things that adds up over time. I don't need stamina here. That's just me being an idiot. Again, taking corners tight as possible, straight up to the griffin. I actually want to keep Roach far enough away that he respawns when I call him here. That should put him in a better position. Unfortunately, he didn't spawn in and run to me fast enough, but that's fine. And then here we run out of bounds.
Long track.
To give ourselves a fast travel. Of course, it's the fastest, or it's the closest fast travel point. But not only that, since you're going out of bounds, you stay on Roach. Which means we can leave him right here to set up. Oh, damn. I got caught on the fence there a little bit, which might screw this up. It sets us up. So yeah, staying on Roach there sets us up to be able to run off into the fields now. And then we want to run a little bit north of this spot. This should force Vesemir to spawn over here. And then we also equip points. That makes it so we actually do damage in the upcoming fight. There we go. Glad I got Vesemir to spawn. Alright, and now stick on potions, hit twice, Igni.
Damn, it's fast.
Good opening. Could have been slightly faster, but I will accept it. So here I think I can get there before he lands. So I'm gonna play it safe here. This is gonna be risky. Do this. No, damn it. Thought I could, didn't. Damn. I didn't get any burning in, that's unfortunate. Oh, that was not good. That last hit he got on me. Unfortunate. That fight could have gone a lot smoother. I kind of wanted to loot the Griffin's corpse and not the glowball there. So again, we attack here and roll since it forces us into a walking animation otherwise. And rolling, as it turns out, is faster than walking. But not faster than running, and definitely not faster than sprinting. So here, ideally you can just jump and get 2 rolls in there, but I missed it the second time. So yeah, it kind of sucks my Griffin fight is not as good as it could have been, otherwise this would be a really, really good prologue. Here again, roll twice, since it forces us into walking. Up over that, and talk to Vesemir to leave. And then just a single Igni takes all of these guys out. And mashing until we're done. Well, mashing until it's split, I suppose. Not mashing fast enough. There we go. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That could have been a, sorry, that would have been a sub 9-minute prologue had I not screwed up on the Griffin. Probably just should have played it risky and gone for the hit. So Vizima here is lots of waiting around. Everything here is on a timer basically.
Address the Emperor only when asked to.
And you
We're just
seem
waiting the
appropriate
Chamberlain to
Your
finish his
arch
dialogue here,
magnificency.
and then we
I
can
see the
talk to the
gentleman
Emperor.
is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Follow me if the gentleman
So
pleases.
here
Please keep close.
there are two
are
ways
many
to get ahead of the
guests in
Chamberlain.
palace.
The first, which I just did, was
Need not bother.
running forward a bit, and you have enough time to jump and get in a roll while it's still loading. It's a little bit harder to do. The other way is to literally just walk off over in that direction, which I can literally do right now. And then that lets you run ahead of him. Saves all of about a second overall, so if you miss it, it's not really a big deal. But all those little time saves do add up over the course of a run, especially over the course of a 3-hour run. And just kind of wait around at the door here for him. And about now.
Once the gentleman
Yeah,
is done,
down. A little late.
Then transcribe.
I was stuck in a slower walking animation there for a bit.
A shame I have no time.
It's actually something I kind of just realized during the last attempt. That you could probably run around a little bit and stay running around instead of getting caught on the door. Might save you like another half second doing that. So here, because I have the DLCs installed, it automatically turns on the tutorials, which is really annoying. And is one of the reasons why I kind of why I used to uninstall them, but at this point, since I'm currently working on, god damn it, I forgot to match. For that, and now gameplay, turn that off. And then after I'm past these guys, I'll equip everything, since you can't equip items in combat. Actually, no, you can't equip items in combat, it's just skills. So here we want, god damn it, all the light armor on. That gives us a 75% crit damage bonus, as well as 15% extra damage on our fast attacks. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't uninstall the DLCs right now since I'm working on getting information for 100%. Oh god damn it, I did that wrong. Still didn't run out of stamina though. It worked. Yeah, the hassle of having to reinstall them is it's just a pain. Even though I do have a 250 download speed, so 250 megabits down, I should say. So it's not exactly like I have slow internet. It's just, still just a hassle to have to wait for them to install. We'll take a 1 second time loss of having to disable the tutorials. Okay, I should make sure I have grape shot on. Kind of important, so I can take out these dogs quickly. So yeah, here we just go straight to Heatherton. You have no need to stop at the end of the crossroads. It's purely optional.
Strange. Like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day.
Toss one grape shot to finish off those doggos. And like that doggo there, sometimes their animations screw up. You can slip in between these posts.
Just wonderful.
Saves you all of a fraction of a second, but still a time save. And then you want to be careful to not move there before opening the grate. The hatch, I should say. It's not a grate, it's a hatch. Otherwise you just end up walking all over it. So here again, one of those locations where you're forced into a walk. Slightly faster to do a dodge roll. Or, okay. faster to do a dodge roll when you actually go in the right direction. And we run forward here to get Roach instead of running towards him at the other end of Heatherton. Slightly faster to do it this way, since not only does he spawn in a better position so you don't need to worry about stamina, you're also running towards your objective instead of away from it, and you don't have to run around the buildings. Good morning to you too, Cookie, and thank you. Hopefully this will be a better attempt than my last. Oh, goddammit. Either way, I'm not resetting this one, so that's why I'm attempting halfway decent commentary for once. Since maybe it will actually be a good run, and then I'll have good commentary to accompany it. So yeah, we go in the bottom here. We take the secret path into see the Baron, since it's significantly faster than going the other way. And you can skip the water hag fight there through a
I must be close.
mildly clever jump. Jeez, can I really save that much time there? Where did I even screw up on that? If I screwed up at all. So yeah, here, for Siri, it's a whole lot of spamming left click. These wolves you can kill... You can kill in 3 hits, but it's RNG of course, since you're reliant on either getting a crit or good damage rolls. So for movement here, of course, you want to do attacks into what would be dodge rolls for Geralt, but for Siri are teleports. So unfortunately, bad rolls there. Good damage rolls, as you can see, 3 hits. That one's bad. Got a crit. So I want to be careful not to be dodging into that cutscene, otherwise you can soft lock, and it loses you a whole bunch of time if you don't otherwise reset. This was a run where I said I would be resetting. I would most certainly if I got soft lock there. Oh baby, his damage rolls and crits. Alright, that was nearly perfect on the last ones. So yeah, I'm careful not to dodge into that cutscene as well, since it can do the same thing, but it doesn't soft lock you, it just loses a bit of time. There we go. That was a really good Siri segment.
I want...
Mashing was kind of bad there. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's my mashing that's bad or if it's my screwboard keying up. My keyboard screwing up. Jeez. It's the one disadvantage to my keyboard being broken. I can mash slightly faster, but sometimes it causes it to be slower when it gets stuck.
You see it there? What's a trophy? My pity.
I could fix it, but I know it's just gonna break again because the spring is warped, so it just falls out of place.
Jammed again. Bed chamber. Tamara's room is there.
Walls a different color.
Try not to
Something used to hang here.
For their return.
So here we wanna, oh yeah, we grab the candy in the other room since it allows us to skip the hide and seek segment at the orphans, and we grab a couple chests here for money later, since you need 1,600 crowns, 1,000 for the boat to Skellige, and then another 600 for the maps.
Avalus.
I think it's
It
1,600.
hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
90% certain.
Damn.
I don't really pay too much attention.
Smells of Juniper something else.
I know
Some sort of folk talisman. Protective.
I know 1,700 works.
Against what?
Poking around.
pretty sure it's 1600. I'm just gonna walk around here. I don't trust the game to not screw me. Okay. Never mind. I'll just get stuck on a pole instead.
Fucked up face.
So with a good jump, you can get right over that. You don't need to do any climbing. And... ooh, okay, I guess just spawn right in front of my face. That works. Jeez. Thank you. And he stayed sprinting the whole way. Oh my god, Roach. I love you. I love you so much, Roach. I forgive you for all of the terrible things you did to me in the last run. Clearly, you've lost your resentment for me after shouting at you all these years. I'm glad we can come to love each other once more. Finally, a good speedrun. All thanks to Roach. I am eternally grateful to you, my little horsey pal. Anyway, so I'm going to skip killing the... enemies at the pillars out here. Since, if you do it perfectly, it's only like a 2-second time loss, but there's a chance that you don't do it perfectly, and you lose significantly more time than that, of course. You gotta interact with the door, you idiot. The main reason I kill them, though, is since later on, when you're going to Kertruld Keep to talk to Ermion, you're forced into a fight with the Nilfgaardians there. And a few of them spawn at level 29, and one level of difference turns them from red-named enemies into
There you are.
green. So the main difference of that is that any enemy that's red, where their level is red or question mark,
Should have guessed as much.
they get some additional scaling on them. I believe it's 2 or 4 times
Do I really have to keep ringing this
HP.
bell for you to follow?
So it makes it take significantly longer.
Bear!
So of course, if it only takes a couple seconds to make up that level, then it's absolutely worth getting that level, because there's, I think, 3 or 4 enemies. God damn it. That bear was terrible to me. So here, of course, we want to make sure we take Princess far enough
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to
trigger
follow?
where she runs back before we go attack the bear. And a second bear can spawn there, but you can skip it. You don't need to kill it. Yeah, you want to make sure you take Princess far enough out before going to kill the bear. Otherwise you have to wait for her to do her animation later on, which loses you time. So I did end up using an extra Thunderbolt, but it's not a big deal. I don't need that other Thunderbolt. Also, I forgot to call in Roach here. I should typically call in Roach while I'm waiting for Princess to spawn, because sometimes Roach likes to spawn off in the distance like that. In a really terrible spot. It may have actually been faster to run towards the thing and called Roach again. Or have just run all the way to it. I don't know. That's another one of those things I need to test. See the difference between a good and bad Roach spawn. Alright, Roach, I hate you again, officially. I'm just kidding. I love you, Roach. Please spawn in the right spot here.
Lightning strike.
For the love of God. Okay, about there. Yes. Alright. In fairness, that was me waiting a little bit longer to try and get a better spawn. So you can go over the fence here, which is about 2 seconds, 2-3 seconds faster, I want to say. Problem is, you can end up losing minutes since it's really inconsistent. And there are a lot of places that you can just get stuck. Well, I say stuck, but it makes it difficult to get up. And you can very easily end up losing more time than you ever would have saved. So it's not really worth it at this point. Maybe one day when things are more optimized it would be worthwhile, but it's definitely not right now. So here we use an exploit to instantly kill the botchling, so that's why I equip Grape Shot here. And hopefully it works. It's not 100% consistent, which is incredibly frustrating, but you get used to it. So, there's a Grape Shot there, which stuns him and puts him in a good spot. Unfortunately not. So here I'm just going to kind of wait, try and keep him in the same position. Damn it. Really, game? This sucks. So you can knock him out of bounds here, like that, which instantly kills him. Unfortunately, it took me a few tries too many. But I can save significantly more time over that, as you can see. Based off of Roach screwing up there. Not Roach. Me screwing up and not getting it. But Roach did screw up there. So I lose another few seconds having to run all the way, rather than getting a good Roach spawn. I think I should be calling Roach in earlier, like as I'm going out the gate. I think I'm calling him in a bit too late there. That's what's causing him to spawn in the house. That spot is actually fine since I'm going towards the pillar, so we can just run out in front of the house here. Actually, it might be a preferable spot to anywhere else for Roach to spawn. I want to make sure I don't leave Roach in front of the door. Otherwise he can soft lock me, making it impossible for the pillar to get out.
The White Wolf must follow the pillar. The pillar will show the way.
Waiting for the door here for the pillar to get out.
It's not far.
Then we can start
The
sprinting.
village, then the wood, and there we will be.
Really here I don't need to follow the pillar. I can take some shortcuts
This
which
the
keep me
Baron's
ahead of
land.
him
Tis now.
once he follows the
but
path.
not before.
So who'd it belong to?
To the
But
Lord.
I do want to stay in front of the pillar,
Sarah, they called it.
since he can
An
push me
evil
along,
man.
and
Vile.
yeah, the pillar runs
Cared not
faster
a
than you,
look for
and he can push you along while
You
you're
all get
sprinting,
together and drive him away?
Black
which
ones
speeds this up
carried
a
the Lord to the tower on
decent
Fight
bit.
Isle.
Unfortunately I fell behind
The
him here.
invaders set the fields
It's really hard
afire.
to stay in front of him, it's
Great
really
hunger
finicky.
descended on us all, while the Lord in abundance wallowed.
You can
there
run
in
along
the
the side here,
mice. The old
Should
gods, in their
let him keep
ire,
up.
upon him visited a punishment.
so I want to keep stamina here for Igni.
First,
Nice.
they ate all from the feast table.
Enough Guardians hate you pretty hard.
There's 2 rolls left. Damn.
Where the mighty concern
1 HP left on him.
that the invaders will be
That wasn't too good, but not the worst. Oh,
chance
really,
they've
dude?
already been.
How's that?
Wasting time attacking a dead target.
Their camp and will devour them all, as the mice devoured
Good
the
old
Lord's
Peller.
court.
Making this take significantly longer than it should. Again, trying to stay in front of him since he moves faster than you.
Nearly there. Nearly there.
Saved a little bit
What
of
is this
time
place?
staying in front of him there.
Wolverine.
And here, you just light all these up
Right
right
now.
now since he asks you to do it later. So,
I have good balance. For terrible
Saves you a
things
little bit of
happened
time.
here of yore. To
this
day,
segment is
none
entirely
dare mention
RNG.
the name aloud.
Nothing you do here has any effect. You just want to kill wraiths to make it easier to light the fires
Ready.
when they go
the
out.
fires. Watch them. Let nothing break the circle.
I shouldn't say it's entirely RNG. The first fire to go out is always this one.
Damn it. Supposed to keep the fires lit.
of her blood. I see them bound.
But here I want to kill as many wraiths as I can, ideally all of them.
Tamara's coming with me. Face swollen. Blood.
Funny how why not? Since wraiths are a pain in the ass.
Darkened blood beneath the white nail. I am
Okay.
to you.
He's got, yeah, this is gonna, yeah, extinguish before I get there. I'm getting all flustered, trying to deal with these stupid wraiths.
Dark blood to the white snow. I am the unnamed. I am blood.
This asshole.
Blood. I am.
Really, dude? This is gonna have me target him when I try to light this. Or not. Nope. Just had a different one go out instead. Yeah, that's the frustrating part of that. If you don't light them all fast enough, then an extra one ends up going out, which loses you time. Not 100% sure if that was my fault or if it was just RNG. Hard to say. Need more practice on that, I suppose. Then I'll know for sure. I'm trying to go the wrong way around that wall. I want to hit the road here. I keep forgetting that every damn time. I want to stay on the road so I have stamina. Otherwise you run out here. So yeah, here just making a beeline for Wojtek's hut. And then we fast travel from Lindenvale afterwards since it's the closest. Trying to leave Roach in an advantageous position. One that doesn't take too long to get him into, but also... God damn it. I was pressing the wrong button. That's not a bad position. Could be better, but not the worst. From here, we fast travel from Lindenvale to Blackbow, and then we go straight to Kira's hut. Actually, I want to regen stamina a bit here, since when you spawn Roach in, he has the stamina that he had. God damn it. Of course, the objective marker gets in the way. He has the stamina that he last had. Roll away a bit, try and get him to spawn in a better spot. Yeah. Work to my advantage.
Let's go.
Again, not the best spot, but not the worst either. And orient myself correctly, and it should be a straight line to Kira's hut. Sometimes the trees push you out of the way. Funnily enough, Roach does have a little bit of his own tracking when it comes to avoiding trees, but it's not very useful.
Anyone home? Now, where's she run off to?
Damn it. Ideally, you get 2 rolls in there, since you can interact with the skull while rolling.
I'm upstairs. Don't be shy. Greetings, Witcher.
Yeah, and you want to make sure you get all the way through rolling. Yeah, I lost a bunch of time to those damn wraiths and having to light an extra fire. So meditate here, and then grab this chest for money. The diamond dust sells for quite a bit.
I'm not sure I like any of this.
Yeah, that's not great positioning. I want to make sure I have stamina going into here. Also, I'm made sure to meditate because you need thunderbolts for the upcoming fights, as well as grape shot for here and one of the upcoming fights.
You that afraid of
Not mashing fast enough. Also, I realized in my last run, I didn't equip Disclare, the sword that we grab here.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
So hopefully it works this time. Grab that, and then run that around. Should keep them away.
Seems we're headed the right way.
Yep, and we're out of combat. Perfect. So now I want to equip that and Silver Sword and upgrade Strong Attack. There we go. Perfect. Well, not perfect. I can definitely menu that faster, but better than I've been doing lately.
Rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
I guess improvement counts for something. Not a lot, but something. So I want to make sure not to land on the rocks there. It doesn't kill you, but it'll leave you at like a quarter of your HP, which can be an issue. Sorry, not can. It is an issue coming up since we have the portals where you're forced to take damage.
Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Well, I guess not forced, but for the sake of the speedrun, forced.
Swallow.
So put on a Quen shield here. since you keep it after going through the portal, and you have time
Thrown off. I've a bad feeling about
to regen stamina. You drop Yurden on him so that you can get in more attacks without him being a pain. Oh, are you kidding me? Damn it. I was like, I was slightly off my aim there. So, Golem split. That sucks. Would have been one hit faster.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
But got a couple good crits in there and just good damage overall.
That's
What did you
so.
finally find,
Make sure
Zoe?
and tell
What
me
have
before
you
you next time.
And he didn't screw me over too much, so
Wild
hard to
hunt.
complain.
Definitely.
So grab the Dwarven Spirit there for later.
Froze them before they could
Actually,
attack.
we don't really need that Dwarven Spirit, do we? Probably a waste of time. That's one of those things I need to route out.
Ready. Stay close.
Well, I suppose you do. Sometimes you end up grabbing alcohol that you don't need, and sometimes you end up missing it. Like with Dandelion. Oh my god, my voice cracking. I'm not used to talking this much. Oh, damn it. Just cut it out.
Want me to go?
So as soon as it says, as soon as the little objective marker, kill the creatures emerging from the rift, pops up, you can run out to drop Yurden on the portal. So yeah, when rescuing Dandelion from the hut, there's some alcohol that you can grab, but you don't always get it. Really just kind of thing that you accidentally grab, and it's a nice thing to have, so probably better to have the guaranteed stuff. So yeah, here we're just kind of waiting around for Kira, and then dropping Yurden as soon as we can. Fighting to keep ourselves from taking too much damage, and then Yurden to close the portals. And popping heals in between to stay alive. And last portal. Not standing close enough. Would have been standing closer. Save that quarter of a second. It's really important, you know. In this 3-hour run that I have at least 10 minutes to save on.
Kira.
Again, more waiting
Walk
around
the
for
passage.
Kira to do her thing.
Think I can try.
Leave it to me.
This is where clips would be useful. Being able to just save time over that. Actually, I've never clipped through there. The cheats, so maybe you can't even hit the trigger. Who knows? That was a weird way that I did that. Normally I just dodge to the left if it works. Oh, so I should have used a Thunderbolt there. So as soon as the portal appears on the map, now use Clan. Not Clan, Thunderbolt. He's still going after me. If he hadn't shielded after that, I would have been slightly annoyed. Too early. God damn, too early. I believe these guys are on a timer, thankfully. So maybe too early or too late isn't that big of a deal. There we go. Saved a bit of time. Not huge.
Are you well?
Then grab that chest. Why do I even grab that chest? It doesn't even have anything useful in it, does it? I just realized it's probably not worth getting, since it might actually be what stopped you from reading Ladies of the Wood there,
Why did we even come?
without having to go into the inventory. Oh, okay. Hey girl. Wave to the stream, buddy.
Simple, isn't it?
Let's see where the passage leads.
Yeah, I picked the first option here since it lines you up better to get through that doorway.
We're certain to find something here.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kieran kept? The hell in his eye.
And then, for safety's sake, just in case, I'm gonna meditate here instead of at the bog or anywhere else. Oh, come on. Doing it to me again. Roach doesn't like to spawn here for whatever reason. God damn it. I went the wrong direction. Go west here. Roughly this direction would be correct. So yeah, fast traveling from Duinhen is faster than going to Fyke Isle by a decent margin.
Should all be flung.
And fast travel over to Lindenvale. Okay, I'm going in the completely wrong direction, so I'll run a little bit before calling to be safe.
Faster.
Loves to spawn in the worst spots. And run along the road here for stamina. A little bit here. Try and be as straight a line as possible. Going in a weird direction. I do know where I am, roughly. Yeah. Road should be up ahead here. I don't want to be here. Yes. There we go. You can get caught on the fallen tree. So follow the road up until about here. Yeah. That seems to be much better than the way I was doing it before. No, it is much better than the way I was doing it before. Constantly running into with stamina is what I was doing before. I might be able to do that a little faster still, but this way works. I also, in previous runs, have been running through the town, but through Downwarren, but you don't need to. Probably about here. I'm playing it a bit risky here. Trying something different. Actually, probably went a little bit early there. Should have stayed on the road a bit longer. Yeah, because I want to be on the... I want to try and hit the werewolf from the horse. Please, thank you. Oh my god, yes.
The powers will not relent.
And he gets the regen, and are you kidding me, you motherfucker? Get back here. Alright. Okay. Completely negated all the damage that I've done to him. Really? Really? This is about the worst this fight could be. He's gonna kill me. And this is why the werewolf isn't worth it. Seriously, motherfucker? Jesus. Absolute worst that that werewolf fight could be.
Show yourself. Want to talk?
Unfortunately, it's really RNG dependent. Sometimes he runs away, sometimes he just stands there doing nothing.
They sense whence you come.
I should... no, what am I doing? Should wait until after this to win points, because I only have one now. Also, I should be grabbing that chest down below. I always forget it's there. It's pretty much free, and gives you money. So, stick on Gwen there to try and stop the Endragers from stunning you. Unfortunately, it's a little bit RNG. Really? Alright. This went from being good to really shitty because of that werewolf and the tree spirit. jump down here. That works. Probably not the optimal way, but whatever. Want to stay a little bit safe here. I don't want to be going around the house. I want to be going south around the house, rather. And as soon as it starts to fade, I can hop off. Damn it. Too early. Didn't wait for the fade. You do have enough time to react there, but it's a little tight. Probably better just to be safe anyway. So yeah, you want to make sure you read... God damn it. You want to make sure you read Ladies of the Wood before you get to the bog here. Otherwise you don't get that initial cutscene.
Why don't you want to?
And then here we use up that candy we got earlier. Saves us from having to play hide and seek. So yeah, I only have 1 point here. I should have 2, shouldn't I? Did I screw something up? Or am I retarded? I'm probably just retarded. So yeah, here we hop on Roach since it's slightly faster than running, as well as being able to hit the water hack here. If I'm not bad. Jesus. Okay, that was really bad. You don't want to be north like that. End up aggroing a bunch of extra jumpers, as you can see. Jeez, I don't know which ones are the ones I need to kill and which ones aren't. God damn it. Need to be careful next time.
If Johnny's real, he must leave prints.
That sucks.
Small
Kinda sucks.
footprint. Johnny's been
But at
through
least
here.
Roach is in a decent spot for once. I'm most likely going to lose a decent chunk of time on this split. Especially if the Wyvern is in the
Tracks
way.
lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside.
Hello? Cult in the burrow? Thanks. God damn it. Gotta stand further back than I was. Yeah, here's where I should be using it.
Watch out!
Unfortunately, the explosion is that drowner. I believe it's a one-shot if it hits them. But that drowner, those drowners went quickly at least. Calling Roach here for later. Then want to run and jump at that bush. Okay. Well, that's not what it should have looked. That's definitely not what it should have looked like, but hopefully works. It worked and no Wyvern.
Maybe he meant this
Quick
bomb.
save just in case I do something stupid and kill myself. Again, Roach isn't necessarily faster in terms of movement, but we want him for one-shotting the water hag.
Damn it.
I'm pressing the wrong button. That's not my interact button. I don't know why I tried to do a heavy attack on him. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Other than screwing up the jumping a little bit, and you know, that goddamn werewolf, this has been a good segment. I should probably add another split here, this is a kind of long one. So the game loves to just randomly use Witcher senses for you, even when you don't press right click. It's absolutely wonderful. I shouldn't say that, it's probably because of mashing that it happens.
Greetings.
Some sort of buffered input. Yeah, because we killed the tree spirit already, we just teleport instantly to the next bit. Go straight into the series segment. So this is literally just teleporting in one direction until you're done. Not much new not much nuance to it. Just go in a straight line. I can save so much fucking time on that split, holy shit. That was roughly on par with my solo bests. And I lost a good 30-ish seconds to... Oh my god, where am I going? Wrong direction. Roach, why must you do this to me? Ah, that's the worst spot. You absolutely do not want Roach spawning near the wild dogs. I should probably look towards the wild dogs then, if I don't want that to happen. Honestly. Maybe I should spend some time there figuring out how to make a Roach spawn in a decent position. I went in a really weird direction there. Lost me a bit of time. So here we can stay on Roach all the way through. You don't need to get off Roach to get past the border here.
Where'd you come from?
You just need to be good at platforming with horses.
Halt, or we'll shoot!
You can make it all the way through this, maintaining sprint, but it's a little difficult.
Move it. The patrols will
Very precise. Okay, thankfully I made it without having it knock me off Roach. Because at the end there, if you fall in the water, Roach can just disappear from underneath you, which is incredibly frustrating. Especially since you can't just instantly climb up onto the docks there. You have to go up and around, which costs a decent chunk of time. So yeah, here you want to go in front of Green Castle. I believe you can sprint going behind the walls there, but it's a little tight and not worth it. So here I try and get as close as possible before swimming over. We don't need anything from that smuggler's cache, so it would be a waste of time to grab anything from it. And you don't need the fast travel point either. But we do need Gate of the Hierarch for later. So we hit that fast travel point, and then since I didn't kill the enemies in front of the pillars earlier, I'm going to be completing... I'm not sure how much experience this quest gives, so I guess we'll see. I'm gonna be doing this to see if it makes a difference in leveling for later. Hello. Please let me interact with them. There we go. 10? Oh, damn it. That's definitely not worth it. Holy shit. It's something like 100 or more experience that you end up missing. Alright, glad I know that for the future. That's a waste of time.
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
So here you want to make sure you interact with these, or talk with these guys rather than telling them to fuck off. Because if you do tell them to fuck off, then you have to fight them. And here, lots of mashing. Novigrad is just a whole lot of mashing, pretty much.
I'll never let your kind in.
Looking to enlist with the temple guard.
And we talk to this beggar here. It's literally just mash 1 for the entirety of this dialogue. Thankfully.
Thanks.
Spare a copper or two.
And then we head on over to find Triss.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Looking to make some times we live in
So yeah, I really need to figure out whatever it is that's that makes the difference for experience for later. Up in Kertrald when you're fighting the Nilfgaardians. Because I know the enemies in front of the pillars are enough to push you over the thresholds. But I don't know what else there is
What's
that
your
is a
arrangement?
potential variable. Because I have seen it go over the threshold while not doing that particular encounter. So here again, just a whole lot of mashing. Want to be careful not to run too far, so that we can open that hatch. Okay, I didn't mean to get stuck on that. This drowner is quite tough considering its position in the game. It's relative. Hello. I'd like to interact with that, thanks. So yeah, you want to interact with that, and then grab at least one of those chests.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Neen. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers.
Helps for money later. As a little buffer. I know with the way that I do it, it is possible to skip the chest there, but you end up with like 2 crowns after also having to sell alcohol, which is really not worth it for all of like a 2-second potential time save. And even then, the 2 seconds that you might save from not grabbing the chest, you end up losing from having to do extra menuing in order to sell everything.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Greek. It. Oh.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half.
So here you just interact with each of these grates and then jump away to animation cancel.
Looks like, but rodents.
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else.
I think I plugged every hole in there.
Plug all those holes, and then you run towards the door, and that forces this cutscene to play instead of having to wait. So you can hit all of the witch hunters here if you just spam grape shot, but it's much safer to aim there. And I only grab one sword since I am a risky boy, taking all those risks. It's not really worth it trying to sort through them and figure out which one is the highest damage. Since generally the damage between them is it's very static. Forgot about this cutscene. I always forget about that one. Maybe with all the times I've forgotten about it, I will finally not forget about it, but nope.
Alright. Time to check the attic.
So here, as soon as you hit the top of the ladder, you just spam Q to use Ard. Then you grab the doll first before grabbing the crib. Otherwise you can run into issues with interacting with a whole bunch of shit you don't need.
Drawing shows it lying in a cradle.
During that fade out, you can grab the alcohol there free of charge. And here, you want to plan to hit that, because we need it later for through time and space. Also, got the dumpling. This is indeed the run. It is always confirmed the dumpling equals the run. Even though I'm pretty sure every time I've gotten the dumpling, I haven't gotten a good run. Don't worry about it. Damn it. I'm bumbling my way up the stairs there. Oh. Using Witcher senses for whatever reason. Thanks, game. Now we just head on over to the Golden Sturgeon. For lots more mashing.
Fucking hay-hors.
What's he doing here?
Honestly, Novigrad is probably the most boring part of the 90%. There's a lot of just running from objective to objective. I suppose you can say that for most of the game, but there's very little combat. I should be more specific. There's very little combat during Novigrad. Anyway. beat our way through that dialogue, and holy shit, where did I screw up? What did I forget? That is a big time save. Honestly, I do know what that's from. It's because Roach always spawns near the wild dogs and it screws me up. Ends up costing me time. This time I decided to say fuck it and run towards my objective instead of away from it. So that's probably what that time save is. Which means I can save even more time on top of that. Again, spawns us in walking, so damn it. Would have been nice to get the 2 hits in, but only one.
I never come back, yes.
Here, everybody's favorite fist fighting. Hello? Oh god damn it, it has me using a sword. Oh no.
What? Lost your nerve?
That's an issue. Well, rip run. Jesus. I think that's... I don't know if it would let me out of it, but it'll check. See if loading fixes it. See how far back I have to go. Holy shit, what a stupid thing to lose time to. Thanks, video game, I appreciate it. Okay. Thankfully, it was only that time. Damn it, I keep hitting the ones that aren't attacking me. Really, dude? Oh my god. It was a really bad fight, too. Losing all of the time that I saved on this split. That's unfortunate. This could have actually been a good run. So much for the dumpling being proof of a good run. Actually, in fairness, I know I did lose time in my current PB to fucking around, going and fast traveling to the wrong spot, so it might even out after that. As long as the rest of this is clean.
Closer, don't be shy. You'll find out everything. Jimmy calls.
I should mention, it's important that you talk to Zoltan before going to Rosa here. Otherwise, you don't get to choose the swordplay instructor option. And it loses you a whole bunch of time.
Hope so too.
Again, another time where you try to stay in front since the NPC moves faster than you do. And I jumped on his head instead of jumping down the stairs. Wonderful. Oh. I was hoping she would let me attack immediately. Guess not. Here you do parries, 2 heavy attacks into a single light attack, and that usually works. Not guaranteed, but most of the time. It's the most consistent way of doing this. Not necessarily the fastest, but very consistent.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely
Really? You're not letting me in a single fast attack. Jeez. So cruel to me, Rosa. And... God damn it. Oh, I thought I got stuck on the stairs again for a moment. I did that in a weird way. I ended up turning around because I thought I was in a bad position.
I need a justice sword. My Greta came back from the market in the news.
So I gotta make sure we pick the second option there, so we go with Boris here. And then load screen is annoyingly long, but I want to make sure I mash through it so that I'm mashing immediately when the cutscene starts. So first option, because it's the only way to advance text, and then second, so we don't end up doing a minute-long horse race. Actually, I think it's longer than a minute. And then exit out of that dialogue as quickly as we can. Despite yellow usually denoting a dialogue option being used to advance that dialogue rather than an optional thing, there it is optional. It might have some other effect that I'm unaware of, but for the purposes of this speedrun, it is entirely optional. And entirely a time loss. Gate of the Hierarch, yes. Went to the right spot. Thank God. Again, makes you walk, so roll twice. And here, pay off debts, because we want to go fast. And then now we exit out. There we go. Here you hold forward. Jeez. Alright, that part is entirely on me. Being an idiot. Held right instead of forward. Then here I believe you hold back. Nope, you hold forward. It's the first time around you hold back. It might be a little late for me to get in the gig, so I think I'm gonna have to meditate. We'll see. Yeah, oh, no, okay, thank God. Don't have to meditate. Not that big of a time loss. There we go. Unfortunate that I lost time to having my sword get stuck, my invisible sword get caught out. Very unfortunate. Now we head on over to the God damn it. I want to make sure things upgraded. No. There we go. Gotta work on my menuing. So here, try and get around if I can. If you do this the right way, you should be able to sprint. I think I should have ran the other direction. Alright. I was far enough ahead to get some sprinting in at least. Saves a little bit of time. I just forget those two henchmen get in the way. No. Let me hit him, please. Thankfully, this part is nice and easy. Unfortunately, the NPCs love to get in the way and do 0 damage.
Right, messed that up.
So yeah, lots and lots of mashing during this segment. Gotta be real careful not to hit space there. I have a bad habit of hitting it and then climbing back up out of the pivot while I'm still falling. It's incredibly annoying. And yeah, as soon as Geralt starts talking to the troll, you get the off. So, since I'm already fucked on this run, I'm just gonna play this risky. There's a chance that the game will soft lock me by having Dijkstra clip into the floor. I honestly don't know exactly what causes it. It seems waiting. God damn it. Okay. Annoyed, but not the worst. Couple good crits in. So yeah, it seems waiting a little bit for Dijkstra to go through the door, or thereabouts, is enough to guarantee it.
Probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be.
But I think just going fast enough might also help. Jesus, a lot of voice cracks tonight. Finally hitting puberty. I make that joke every time.
That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
He is in the right position. Alright. It was worth it. That won't necessarily save me time on this split. It depends on how everything else goes, really. That's one of the. It's probably about a 5, maybe 10-second time difference, but at the cost of potentially soft locking. So one of those risk-reward scenarios, especially where you can end up losing a lot of time elsewhere anyway, or potentially saving it, depending on how well you play. I don't know. Probably worth it for me to sprint through, since it seems to be, if you go fast enough, it doesn't, he doesn't clip into the floor. Is what I suspected, where, it's kind of an in-between. Oh, this is a weird timing. I think I should have been using that grape shot somewhere.
Watch it, Tran. No regrets, not your stomping ground.
You know what, I can meditate on the first floor and then use a grape shot on the second floor. That works. Well, as long as I get out of combat, that is. Really, asshole? God damn it. Of course I didn't hit him. Also, this sword sucks. Goes way too far.
Never learn.
That hit. Good. Alright. Yeah, I can use a second one on the floor here. Saves me from having to attack them. And then immediately toss one out on these guys. Really? There we go. If I did this fast enough, he should still be scared. Yeah, okay. A little slow, but fast enough anyway.
Wonder if Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
So yeah, when you toss the bomb there on the top floor, Rico does get scared like that. It takes a little while before he calms down. Now, instead of running over to Henkel's house, we run around to the gate over here and do a fast travel. Definitely going to need to meditate before meeting with Triss, though. And a very awkward timing. You'll be able, yeah. You should be able to make this on 1 bar of stamina. If you aren't, then you're doing something incredibly wrong.
Dandelion made some interesting friends. A letter and a bottle.
You don't need to read either of the letters here.
It's
You need to
absolutely
pick them up.
excellent. Startling bouquet. You
So,
absolutely
saves a little
must
bit of
try it.
menuing time.
But afterwards, please. Secret room.
Grab that, and then jump over the railing here, and land at the bottom. And hopefully that should immediately trigger the cutscene. Yeah, there we go. Nice. That's one of the advantages to not having to read the letter. It does speed that up a little bit. So you can more reliably make it to that cutscene while Geralt's monologuing. The timing for the trigger on this is, I believe it's like 11:50 p.m. God damn it. To 2 a.m. roughly. Oh, it is 2 a.m. I know it's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is the limit. I believe it's slightly before midnight. I think it's one of the tightest timers in the game as far as the time of day is concerned. I don't think there's anything that requires a more specific time than that. Everything else usually has a span of like 3 to 4 or more hours. Well, that's about 2. So yeah, this part is all just mashing until the split. There we go. Despite needing to meditate for so long. God damn it. You need to interact with that door, you idiot. But you also need to make sure not to light the candle. Because that's a big old waste of time. So yeah, despite having to meditate and having combat issues, and me playing bad issues on that split, still save time.
Got a minute?
So now we run on over to the Novigrad docks fast travel point and fast travel over to Wheatfields as we head on over to see our good pal Roach. The human one, not the roach one. The human one, not the horse one. Jeez. I can only think of roaches as horses now. Roaches are not insects or people, merely horses. Again, another case of just running in a straight line to our next destination. Ideally in a straight enough line that I maintain sprint all the way through. And you can absolutely maintain sprint all the way through this, but again, it's another one of those, it's a little tight that I should probably practice this a little bit more, be consistent with it. There we go. That's a bit of a weird way that I did that, but still managed to keep sprint. Oh, I thought I was late getting off Roach there and was going to get the animation. Okay. Making sure all of my equipment is ready for the coming massacre. Alright, now we head on over to the bridge into Oxenford. Also, did my chat break, or is it just really quiet? I just realized. My chat loves to break itself, so it might be that my chat is broken. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I'm doing halfway decent with my commentary for once. So hopefully I've answered any potential questions.
The man we're due to meet is probably waiting already.
Ready?
Mike.
So you don't need to wait for Roach here. Again, just run straight to the cutscene trigger. And mash your way through. Alright, now we make our way into Horsun's hideout. They're actually... okay, I should be going to the left there, it's slightly faster. That's one of those things that I do out of habit, going to the right rather than the left. Even though the left is slightly faster. So yeah, here there are a couple methods in. Well, the only method that matters is going over here. But you can either jump on the back of that... on the back of the bench, which is slightly less consistent, slightly harder and less consistent, but significantly faster. Oh, I can grip shot those fuckers. Or you can jump on the bench like I did. Did I phrase that right? Oh, I can hit that guy later. Those two, didn't get this guy. That's fine. Don't block, you motherfucker. I'm gonna have to kill one extra guy here. So yeah, you can either jump on the bench like I do, which is ever so slightly faster, but less consistent, and significantly harder to actually pull off, since it's, jumping on the barrel is much more consistent, since it's just vaulting and a small jump, rather than having to sprint all the way on a tiny little platform effectively.
Room on the top floor. One with a balcony.
One of those small little things that actually makes this game interesting to speedrun for me.
There's the balcony.
This is one of those small few tricks that requires practice to pull off consistently.
Where's Ruby's treasure?
Are you fucking kidding me, game? So, normally it's only if you spam 1 there that it causes that to happen. So I was spamming 2 there. I guess that also causes it to happen. God damn. Hello? Hello, video game? Thank you. There we go. That's an annoying time loss. Especially when it went so well. Otherwise. The buttons, Mason, what do they mean? They mean time losses. That's what they mean. Right, confirmation that my chat is not broken, just quiet. I appreciate it. Hello, I'd like to not be in combat. Why am I still in combat? Thank you. Holy shit. Losing a whole bunch of time on this split. Even though my massacre here went well. Yeah, I need to kill both of these guys. And then I should still be far enough away that I don't aggro the ones at the bottom. Yeah, there we go. The combat was clean, except for the part where the game fucked me. Well, no, the combat was clean. It was the game glitching out and fucking me.
A spur of the moment patriotic impulse.
Yeah, that's soft lock with it happens with Geralt too, where you pull out your sword and just can't attack. Well, you pull out an invisible sword and can't attack. It's incredibly annoying. You don't have the typing energy because it's 3 AM. You'll chat crash test if needed. Alright, works for me. That's fair enough.
Pardon me.
I think I know how to.
So here we start the play with, well, start the process towards starting the play by talking to Priscilla. And then I believe comedy is the only important pick there. Otherwise, there's combat. And we jump off the edge here. Saves you a little bit of time rather than going below. I forgot to mention that earlier. We did do that earlier. After all.
This way, Madam.
God damn it. Hold left there. Not forward.
Madam Arena.
So thankfully all you need here is the ushers. So oh boy. Yeah, you only need the ushers. So this segment is nice and quick. Jump over the fence there. Just teleport to the docks. Oh look, my cursor was in the right spot. Too bad I was running the wrong direction. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, I have an autistic need to constantly quick save just in case the game decides to crash at some point. Even though it's very unlikely, since there are only a couple places that I know of that it crashes. One of them is almost guaranteed, if not guaranteed. I don't know if there's a way to avoid it that isn't loading a save. Oh look, I managed to hit that marker for once. without having to move my map. So if you climb on the railing here, and damn it, you can climb on the railing there and climb on the music stands to hop on over. It saves you about 2 seconds overall, but if you don't get it immediately, it's definitely not worth it. So for about the next minute or so, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of mashing, so I'm just going to mute myself.
You were
There we go. 20 seconds lost, despite glitches and needing to load a save. Honestly, that's not that bad. I can save a decent chunk of time on that split over my personal best. Definitely over the current split. You know, 20 plus seconds. Honestly, I could probably do the massacre at Horsons faster. That's one thing that I should practice, doing that massacre. Since there might be a way to actually group them up consistently and get them in one grape shot. I actually don't think it's faster to roll there, since you transition from walking to sprinting fairly quickly.
Gotta look for tracks.
And now we just head straight towards the isolated hut to go and rescue Dandelion. So I am going risky strats here for the hatch, but I'll explain once we get slightly closer, since we're a decent chunk away now.
Roach. Just bees.
We gotta let ourselves refill stamina on the road here. Then we get off it before it starts going in the wrong direction. Rather too far in the wrong direction. So now's probably a good time to explain. So the upcoming hatch that you open, there's a ladder that you normally... The intended way is to climb down the ladder. In the speedrunning, you can climb onto the ladder and then immediately jump off. But you can also fall down without ever touching the ladder, without killing yourself if you're careful. And thankfully, I put in a little bit of practice. Damn it. Okay. Oh, that was really close to being bad. I was a little high up there. Damn it. I realized I need to meditate. I need that grape shot. It's important.
Quiet. What?
There we go. Death if it fails, indeed. That is death if I screw that up. That was actually not the way that I'm supposed to do it. My timing was off on it, but still ended up working barely. So it's based off, obviously it's based off of your height when you hit the wall, falling down. And the point where I hit the wall falling down, it looked very similar. It was a little too high up for my liking, I should say. At that point, it's like 99% of the time a death. But I do have a way of doing it consistently now. If you kind of use the bush as a marker, and then you run at it from the side, and then as you're running at it from the side, you just completely let go of all your keys, of your movement keys rather, and then while you're falling, you hold forward, and that's 100% effective. As long as you don't screw up the inputs, of course. But that's true of just about everything that isn't RNG dependent. As it turns out, don't screw up the inputs, and it works. Funny. So now we just sell everything. Money? Money. Okay, there we go. Ever so slightly. Just barely made it, I should say. And then I want that just for later. There we go. And off to Skellige. So yeah, falling down the hatch instead of climbing on the ladder is needlessly risky, and that's why I haven't really done it before. Even with a consistent strat, I probably won't do it in good runs. Hello game, I'd like to skip this cutscene, thank you. So yeah, it's needlessly risky. It only saves like 2 seconds over climbing on the ladder. So this part you can do fairly consistent if you run over to the archers first. Nope, not what I wanted. Do that, and then... Oh, please let me kill you. There we go. That could have been faster, but I'll take it. Unfortunately, the archers started running up the walkway, which screws it up. Yeah, last 10 seconds. I want to say that's mostly due to the fight on the boat. I don't think my fight on the boat in that split, in these splits, was particularly good. So again, just going in a straight line towards our direction. Very interesting speedrun, I know. Trying to cut corners as close as possible while keeping sprint. And jump off a little early here. And cutscenes. And Roach despawned, of course. Game? There's the merchant. Jesus. Game just completely fucked me. This is why it is a good idea to use the other merchant. This one loves to screw up. And Roach went down there. Okay, that's a bad idea. What am I doing? Goddamn. This went really poorly. I wish I could steal that horse. Hey Jada, it's been a while. Good to see you're still alive. Good luck, thanks. Too bad it's been kind of shit this run. Had a lot of unfortunate glitches and just now bad roach spawns. Also, I forgot to check the maps. There we go. Has it been pretty good, I suppose. Been burning myself out on Witcher 3 instead of, you know, taking time to do other video games occasionally. Damn it. Slightly too late. But I intend to be streaming fairly consistently for the next month or so, since I'm moving at the end of July, and I don't know how consistently I'll be able to stream after that.
Your beard. Why did you
And hopefully, in that time, I get an actually good run of this video game. You talking to Kumo that you haven't heard from me in a while? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really bother logging into Discord either. I'm not in a whole lot, and the few Discords that I'm in, or I just kind of exist in, rather than actually having conversations.
Now you'll tell me what
Yeah, in the next month or so, I would like to do another 100% run before I move, so we'll see how it goes. Like I was saying yesterday, I want to start doing effectively segmented attempts, or segmented practice of 100%. Start streaming that.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Makes it consistent for me to actually get practice in that way.
Amazing.
Instead of practicing for 2 hours on my own and then quitting for 2 weeks and coming back and then going to repeat those 2 hours because I've completely forgotten how to do it. No. No, this is why I use target lock. Not hitting the right enemies. I have the wrong sword on, don't I?
Smells of mushrooms in here.
No, that is the Witcher's, or the Witch Hunter's sword. It's just a really low damage roll one. That's unfortunate. There we go. Not the best. That could have been much better. What was I saying? Yeah, segmented 100% practice. Mostly as practice. I doubt I'll actually count them as runs, but it's a good way to get an idea of my time. I have already split my splits up into roughly 5-hour segments, which should make it much more reasonable practice.
Dear Druid's laboratory. Ermion enjoys jests achieved.
And yeah, ideally do one of those before I move. Because I don't know how long it'll be after I move until I get the chance again. So yeah, I used that yurt, but kind of ended up being useless. Whatever. Decent fight. Pick that up because I don't need it. How useful.
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed.
Important part. Gotta turn out the lights. I want to die in peace. Allow me to die in the darkness. Please and thanks.
The damn druid will.
Yeah, losing a whole bunch of time here due to the bad roach spawns. Well, first off, Roach decided to despawn, and then he decided to spawn in terrible spots multiple times in a row. So that's what that time loss is. That and bad menuing. Bad menuing didn't help.
Got me eye on
Roach, I really hate you sometimes, but I have to love you, otherwise you won't spawn in the correct spots. See? Oh man, look what happens when I love him.
Come on, Roach.
I love you, Roach. Please spawn in the right spot more often. You still yet to play this game? I mean, if you want to play it eventually, then maybe. But I don't think it. I'm not gonna sing its praises as highly as everybody else does. Like, it's a good video game, obviously, but
Magic. Place of power.
it has widespread appeal, I think, is the main thing. It's the main reason it got so popular. It's not like gameplay is really lacking, as everybody ever has said. It's the one thing I'm looking forward to in Cyberpunk is potentially improved gameplay, better combat.
Faster.
Hopefully a focus on more gameplay depth. Depth? Jeez. Hello, game. Jesus. Getting stuck on everything would have been faster to sprint.
Great.
And of course he went into the fog as soon as I got here. Is he? Come on, Yen, hit harder. Damn it, I'm relying on you here. Yeah, that sucked. Really, really bad start.
This is the spot.
Bad start to this section, I should say.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until you've seen everything. And don't stray far.
And I'm losing all that time that I saved. Kinda sucks.
What's that? A portal?
Oh
Two
well.
people emerged from it.
Maybe tomorrow I'll have a good run.
How can
If
you
I
know?
actually stream.
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
So you don't need to kill the foglet before using the mask here. As long as you dodge instead of rolling. Let the foglet do his thing while the cutscene plays.
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous.
Saves a little bit of time.
I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
And wanna kill this guy right here. That Ard was not necessary, but a nice little assurance. Reassurance, I should say.
I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
And I really should have been stretching my arm out a little bit at the opportunities for a break. I'm feeling it now, it's really stiff.
His portal's gotta be
Stretching it
nearby.
out.
I'll try to find it. Come.
The fun of mashing so hard.
Nice fight.
Absolutely destroy your body.
The other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
Looking forward to arthritis next year. Who am I kidding? I'll have it by the end of the year, as long as I stream consistently and do lots of Witcher 3 runs.
He went flying in that direction.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Nice and safe spot on the tree. So, just wait for the animation to play out here.
Quite a few years.
No, mesh wheel isn't really used for anything. So here the correct inputs is 1124. Gotta remember that. Should bind that to text advance, if only. You don't think I haven't thought of that? Nah, doesn't work.
Worried this tree...
There is actually no independent key for text advance, and binding it to spacebar doesn't work. Spacebar, or not spacebar, rather, jump. Jump is not the be-all end-all for text advance. So here we go to the left, save ourselves a whole bunch of time
Let's go to that tree the
by
sisters mentioned.
jumping over the mountain.
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess.
Not
Oh, God damn
necessarily.
it. Practiced this earlier, and I fucked it up now completely. God damn it. Supposed to save a whole bunch of time, but I fucked it up. I spent so much time practicing that. I did choose to not use a program to auto-click dialogue. You are
Let's go to
correct.
that tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan to
Oh my
bleed
god,
yourself
game.
for the goddess.
Not
Hello.
necessarily, but Craven did. We just might
Please,
become
let me
the
out. Hello, video game. Jump. For the love of God, why is this so difficult? Thank you. Holy shit. That should not have been so hard.
Thought you wanted to stuff
Spent like a good 30 plus minutes practicing just that earlier.
Hey, can you hear
And
me?
I had it
Geralt.
99% consistent.
Sorry, didn't mean
And now just,
I hope
nope,
not.
completely fucked.
Let me know once you...
God damn. Guess I need to practice it for another 3 hours. That works. But yeah, as far as auto hotkey is concerned, Once I get sub 3, I'll start doing runs with that, and by the time I have sub 3 in this, without auto hotkey, it'll probably be pretty easy for me. I'll probably be pretty consistent at the game, to the point of only having to do a few attempts to actually get a good run with auto hotkey.
That man in the mask, he's from afar, isn't he?
Oh, yes.
I will eventually switch over to it, especially for 100%.
Aren't you nosy?
Surprised?
I wouldn't be surprised if it saves a full hour in 100% or something ridiculous. Especially since, just because 100% is so long, you're gonna end up getting bad at text mashing by the end. And you won't be doing it optimally. Like, even an hour and a half into this game, I'm already feeling it and starting to get bad at text mashing. That's probably the biggest advantage, not even the fact that, god damn it, really? Getting stuck on everything. Yeah, probably the biggest advantage is just not tying yourself out, rather than the actual speed. Like, the speed is nice, of course, but not tiring yourself out allows you to stay focused a lot easier throughout a lengthy run. Damn it. The one time I go for 3 hits. Really? You should not have been able to hit me there. Alright, I want to be careful not to teleport into that cutscene. Okay. For whatever reason, it loves to turn me around on the horse there. I don't know why. But thankfully, this time, I went forward instead of backwards. You still don't know how Wind Waker runners get tired after zombie hovering? Well, it's been a long time since I've watched the Wind Waker, so I don't know how much extra hovering they've added to the game since I watched it years ago. But back then, there really wasn't all that much. It was like there were a couple long parts that were like 15-20 seconds. Like, you do get tired a bit during it, but because you have so much time, even in Witcher 3, since obviously I'm trying to mash as fast as I can here, you do get tired, but that little bit of rest you get in between cutscenes really helps. So I would imagine it's very similar for Wind Waker.
While in Quitback 5, Syria had happened on the Crones. The Beastly Sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or
You use mashing to warm up?
Syria escaped before they could decide.
Yeah.
Pursued by a
I really should do that before I start streams. Spend 5 minutes warming up my mashing. I should have ran up the bridge first, but whatever. That's fine. Good enough roach spawn. So I'm just going to play it safe here, and for the Basilisk fight, I'm going to reload my save. It has the potential to not be faster, but knowing my luck, it's going to be significantly faster.
Any news?
So this part is a whole lot of mashing in between small bits of gameplay.
That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass.
So there's not much you can do to break the race here. There are a ton of invisible walls that stop you from going anywhere, and it really sucks. It would be wonderful if you could just hop over the mountain here and save yourself 10 seconds. Unfortunately, Well, I shouldn't say it's not possible. I just haven't checked much. Oh, god damn it. I'm stuck on a fucking tree.
Had one just like it.
So normally you cut the corner there, nice and tight, and that lets you get through faster, but I fucked up. Lose all like 2 seconds to that. God damn it.
I'm listening.
Nope. It's not like Zoltan.
I'm listening.
Gotta press 2. It's always 2 immediately after there. Alright, and now spam 2. Again, there we go. Jesus. Losing stupid time to dialogue. Actually, I'm going to wait like half a second, see it. Oh god. Okay. Don't need to load the save. So, depending on the animation, you can very clearly see what the Basilisk is doing. There, as you can see, there are 2 ways that he flies out. One is the hover, like right there, which is ideally what you want. So you don't have to load a save, and it saves you a whole bunch of time.
Damn it! Damn it!
Of course, it's in the run that it's absolute garbage that I get that. That really sucks, because it's a good 30-ish plus seconds time save if you don't have to either wait for him to come down or load a save. Big old time saves. RNG just plays nicely.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse,
Don't mind me, I'm just over here dying while I keep myself muted. Holy fuck. Alright, so off to meet with Eskil. Again, just one of those things, taking shortest path possible.
Faster.
Yeah, I should have went further around this way. Either you go further around the back or you just cut straight through.
What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
Damn it. Thankfully, you don't get a cutscene having you get off roach here. So I use... Ah, damn it. I was hoping that would stun him.
There it is.
Or rather, stagger him. So I use a Thunderbolt there to get some good damage going. And then meditate so I can use Thunderbolts later. And then it is faster to sprint up here rather than take Roach. Even if Roach is in like the absolute perfect position, it's faster to sprint.
And maybe gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
And preemptively use Thunderbolt. Fortunately, no burns. Damn. I got really unlucky with crits there. I think I only got 2 in that whole fight. In both fights, I should say. Hello, why am I jumping? You don't need to jump at all right there. I'm very good at video games, I swear. So here, you want to be careful. Make sure you don't do the race with Eskil. It's not a huge time loss, but it is still a time loss. Mostly because you don't get the opportunity to recover stamina while running back to the fortress. About here. Nope. That's where you get stuck on trees. This is the right way. Trying to sneak through the forest is a little risky. Unless you memorized it properly. Which I haven't. Yeah, if you're racing, you can't recover stamina here, which ends up losing you a decent chunk of time. There's also the 5 or so seconds of wind up and another 5 seconds of cutscene when you race high school, so... I said it wasn't that big of a time loss, but it's close, probably like 20-25-ish seconds if you race him. Oops. That split should have been earlier. Nah, I don't wanna... Hello? No. Yeah. Kind of important to equip that sword. There's a nice big damage boost over the Witch Hunter sword. Especially since mine was a bad roll. Also, I need to be mindful when I pick up the armor repair, or weapon repair kits, rather. If I get both, if I get 2, then I don't have to be specific. I can just repair both. And just spam through it.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rock slide.
Although that is one of those small menuing things that I should absolutely practice.
Like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly. Remember the way?
So here we trigger Lambert first, and then we go up to see Yen for a nice little shortcut that I didn't know existed until all of 2 days ago.
Old man.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
So if you choose the second option here and then just spam 1, then Yen teleports you into the lake. It's a little bit of a time save.
Oh. She's really not in the mood.
And then that puts us right where we need to be to meet up with Lambert. No sneaky jumping down cliffs. And yeah, okay, if you angle yourself correctly there, you don't jump in the water. If you angle yourself incorrectly, of course, which is most of the possible angles, you end up jumping into the water. Also, I should have assigned points, I realize. I'm not doing as much damage as I should be. This is really bad. I probably could have left that one for Lambert. So I should use a Tawny Owl. I really have no reason not to.
Water.
Great. Last thing you know.
Damn it. This is a really bad fight, unfortunately. No, please don't hit me again. I don't think there are any close bodies, are there? Just the one. And I had a red mutagen, of course. Mixed RNG this run, holy shit.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
So I should probably assign points here. Just put it all in crushing blows and
It'll
do
make
that.
it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Actually, I didn't need to assign points there. If I don't assign them before the drowners, then it's useless. Because I'm going to get a couple more points after this.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
I'm very good at video games, as you can tell.
What a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there.
I think something bit my arm. I'm super fucking itchy. It's picking the absolute worst time to itch. Damn you, whatever insect bit me. I'm trying to go fast. Hello? Where am I? Jesus. In a really weird spot. Well, not in a weird spot, just weird camera angle.
I slipped.
What?
Something fell in my eye.
I think it is actually faster to break that wall than to climb over it.
Nastier.
The place reeks of mold.
What did you expect?
So soft and sweet, just sleep in there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Alright, let's see if I get fast climbs. Oh look, I got a fast climb. Of course, it's in the shit run that I get all the good things.
Come. Magic. A place of power.
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
So these stones you have to blow with hard. You can't jump over them or use your swords. Gotta be careful here not to fight, since I have a really shitty weapon right now. And I think those guys end up over leveled, so they have extra scaling. So it just ends up being faster to reload a save, rather than actually fight them. Did I hit both? Yeah, I hit both. Nice. That was nice and smooth at least. Then we go back to the fortress. And hopefully I remember to split. That's the split. I don't actually think rolling there does anything. And now we go back up to C again. Well, we do have to do the stairs here 3 times because of the teleporting. The time it saves us from having to go down the mountain beats it out. Because I can't talk right now. For whatever reason, I'm incapable of speaking and forming complete sentences. So here, it's about the same amount of time, whether you jump down the stairs or walk down, so generally it's better just to walk down, since there's no potential risk of you dying by jumping too early.
Untitled Chapter just never took off.
Yeah, one more bit of walking before I spend the next minute and a half or whatever it is mashing. Oh boy, this ought to be fun. Hopefully I'll remember to actually split this time, though. I'll split after... yeah, this split will be after the next cutscenes. Time for lots and lots of mashing.
And
So Split's not now, but after this quest, that's what I meant. 2 cutscenes here. 2 very long. God damn it! Clicked the wrong thing. All right, time for me to mute myself and mash more.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing.
And my arm is fucking dead. Holy shit. I hate that cutscene so much. Ugh. Made it through somewhat quickly, at least. So there's that. Also, I should re-equip my swords. Not that sword, that sword. And make sure I meditate here, because I forgot to do that last time. And it fucked me over. And then assign points. God damn it. I just wanted the stupid signpost. Alright, so we fast travel to Ruined Inn,
The curse that held
since it has the closest boat.
to live. But Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man.
But first you need to do 2 rolls. 2 rolls, and then a sprint. And should be right onto the boat. It's very easy for the game to just send you flying off to the side and into the water. If you just run directly at the boat. Hello? Hello, can I... Okay. Well, at least Geralt didn't jump off the boat this time. So there's that, I guess. I should save a significant chunk of time on this split as long as the Fiend isn't in the way. I say that, but there are all sorts of other things that can screw me up on this split. Ideally, it should just be the Fiend that I'm reliant on. It happened with that at video games. There's one advantage to these boat sections, and that's that I'm allowed to stretch my arms out a little bit. Really appreciate it, video game. Especially after that long cutscene. So much mashing.
Elduma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the...
Now, try to cut corners as close as I can here, of course. As straight of a line as possible. Okay. I guess that was a little too close. And turn left here. And right past this wreck. I believe this is going south here is slightly faster. I want to say it's slightly faster at least. So you don't have to go as far out of your way. And aim the boat in a direction that is useful. Hello! Oh, this fucking kid not keeping me in combat. I forgot about that fence again. So the first thing we want to do is run over to inspect the dwarf's body near the Fiend, and hopefully the Fiend is in a good spot. Yes, the fiend is walking away.
Tried to flee the
Saving.
fiend. Wonder how he wound up
Nice.
there. Too slow.
So yeah, we run around behind there, since it keeps us out of combat, and then try to avoid combat with this guy, let myself regen, and then I'm most likely inevitably going to get in combat with the guy up here, so just keep running. Well, I think I managed to avoid combat entirely. That does save a decent chunk of time, since I'm able to regen stamina fully.
Firefly stopped at the hut. I'll look inside. Locked.
Alright, now we head over to the beach, get the dwarf there. Well, make the dwarf here kill himself, I should say. And ideally, not get dirt thrown in my face. Yes, okay. So you can't actually use the other water hag to body block. I don't need to bother checking them since I already have the extra mutagen. Now we go to the lighthouse for Gaspard. The most annoying part, I'd say. Everybody loves escort missions after all. I heard they're a fan favorite. I didn't need that water, I was trying to interact with the ladder faster.
Hey, wake up.
Alright, here's hoping for some good RNG. Give me crits. Actually, don't give me crits, save them for next time. Damn it. Where is he? Oh, he went over this way. God damn. Other than the fact that he disappeared for a few seconds too many, that was pretty decent. Actually, I'm gonna pull him over to the right a little bit. When he goes over to the left, it loves to make it difficult to interact with him.
I don't want to go to school.
Well, my left, his right. And then, because I'm retarded, I've been going around that tree, but you can just go straight this way with him,
much about this
which saves a decent chunk of time.
You know, it ain't on my map.
Damn it. No, I didn't hit him. I think I was close to hitting him, but not quite. You son of a bitch. Didn't get away this time, motherfucker. Then bring Gaspard around this tree. Please. Come on, buddy. Don't get caught. There we go. Much better pathing. You want to try and keep him out in the open while you're doing the escort here, otherwise he gets stuck on stuff, which slows him down a lot, as it takes a moment for the AI to figure out where it wants to go next. And then there is a purpose to sprinting here, because if you just walk along, he moves slower. So sprinting in circles helps him speed up. Come on, buddy.
Feeling a wee bit drowsy. Oh.
Wake up.
I don't want to go to school.
This is actually looking to be a good Isle of Mists, unfortunately. Wish it was in a good run.
So, what is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for someone.
Here?
Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, are you?
That should be good. Oh, come on, you motherfucker.
Not really.
Like a pixel away from the cutscene. Oh baby. Minute time save. If only it was in a good run. If only. One can dream, I suppose. And then make that dream a reality through hard work and dedication. That's how it works. Also, no small amount of luck.
You seem to be in a good mood.
She's one of us, Geralt. No way we'll let him take her.
Esco.
Greetings, Wolf.
I really don't talk enough when I'm not streaming. 5 hours of streams and I'm already getting major voice cracks. So here we want to take the Witcher's Potions and clear the armory for the sword. The sword is the important bit here since I don't use the potions. It's just that the traps tend to hurt more than help. As far as the speedrun is concerned. But yeah, I want that sword on. It's a huge damage boost.
Next time you get the feeling I'm about to piss off Marigold,
I think that
make
was
sure and knock me
short.
upside the head.
Was it? Yeah, that was short. Damn it. Fucking bad at games.
I hate portals.
It's also short. Nope. That's what happens when you rush. Since the reticle kind of aims down. As soon as you pull it out. When you try to aim, it pulls down. At the start, unfortunately. And I did not compensate enough for that. Hello? Thank you. There we go. That was nice and quick. I didn't need HP anyway. I legitimately don't, actually. I shouldn't be taking damage during this segment. At all. Thankfully I kept sprinting there, unlike last time. Okay. Yeah, so it's really easy to back yourself up and hit that. It's literally just holding backwards during the loading. And that pretty much guarantees being able to climb on the boxes.
They killed him! They're sons of bitches! They killed Lambert! We gotta pull back! Fall back! To the gate!
I'm actually not going to bother assigning points here. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, because you're still doing roughly the same amount of damage. So, better to just assign points later to for you guys. Since I believe you get a couple extra points anyway. Hello, video game. Oh my god, little.
Should have stayed in the keep. Such a...
Damn, unfortunately the hounds got away from me. That sucks. His battle definitely could have been smoother.
We don't, we die.
first. Damn, you had to wait for stamina. That's why you should use a tawny owl. Oh, these fucking hounds. Please fuck off. And, oh, that's off. Still hit it. Somehow. Make sure I get close enough to hit that one. Then I can dodge back a couple times, hit that one. And then head to the courtyard.
On my way, on my way.
Waffe.
There we go. Still saved 10 seconds. I can save probably 15 seconds over that, honestly. If not more. I screwed up quite a bit. And it wasn't particularly smooth. RNG. Whoa, careful. I almost went into the snowball fight. Off to Velen we go. Time to murder Fugas. Sorry, get murdered by Fugas, I should say.
Their wounds and mourn their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find.
The peasant folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. Avallac'h claims vanity is Imler's greatest weakness.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be...
Again, this is a lot of just running towards the next spot as fast as we can. Also, I forgot to explain. On the hill, obviously. Pretty obvious from watching, I should say. Just attack and roll all the way up, since you end up in a walking state the whole time otherwise. So, saves quite a bit of time being able to roll all the way up. Please dive. Thank you. You want to dive here since it gets you under the water a little bit faster. If you just plop down, it leaves you on the surface. Fortunately, this drowner is getting in my way. To assign points. One there, one there, one there. There we go. Need to work on my menuing a bit. Especially with assigning skill points. Need to optimize that. I did have it somewhat optimized at one point, but I've since forgotten.
You weren't the one to do the diving in that cave.
You're a witcher. You've dived in murkier waters.
Yeah. I have to tell you about the time I hunted a Zubul.
But yeah, I grabbed Undying here just as I grabbed Undying here as a safety. I probably could have skipped it, honestly. Put one more point in Rend. Gotten the extra DPS. Though, in my defense, if I get lucky enough, I won't have needed it. Though the chances of that are minuscule. Beyond minuscule, I should say. Preemptively using Tawny Owl there as we go into this fight. I'm going to immediately use Aquan. Okay. Voice him. God damn it. Really for this? What? Game? What the fuck? For once, I lock onto an enemy and it has me shooting off in a different direction. Alright. Lost a bunch of time there because I kept attacking the wrong direction. But whatever. I know my Imlerith fight, as well as my Crohn's fight, is not very good, so hopefully I can save time on this split. Again, I'm walking there instead of teleporting, since it usually ends up costing me time rather than saving it. Okay, hello sound effects. Please, don't ever let the Briss teleport again. So I kind of want to take them all down relatively evenly, so I always have a target to hit. You definitely don't want to focus the Briss, because she sticks around the most. Better to focus Wispess and Weedus. Alright, that was a decent Crohn's fight. Would have liked more cleave, but take what I can get.
Gotta be. Magic. A place of power.
There's no need to Quinn here, you can just dodge to the side. Oh. Hit twice, dodge, 2, dodge, 1, dodge again. This time he's going into... Damn it. Okay. Now's when you Quinn. Motherfucker. Just needed that one hit. I split after this cutscene, don't I? Yeah, like right there. Still saved a whole bunch of time, despite being a shitty fight. I say it's a shitty fight, but that was way better than I've done previously, obviously. Showcased by my splits. So yeah, oh my god, Zoltan, you fucking asshole, Jesus Christ. I've never had that happen to me before. So yeah, for Imlerith, the strat for it is to just... You dodge to the side the first time, run twice, repeat until he's at the point where he transitions, and then you want to just spam rend and pray for crits. If you get enough crits, he won't even get the chance to teleport. Unfortunately, I didn't get that lucky. And this is why we broke the wall earlier.
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
So another case of attacking to be able to roll so that we can sprint ahead.
You must go.
This one saves quite a bit of time running ahead here, rather than being forced to walk with Avlok.
Ah, the portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
I'll let you finish your dialogue for once, Avlok.
Shouldn't take.
I know I always interrupt it, but not this time. Shall be kind to you today.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
But don't think the spawns here are set. It's random. But yeah, it's based off your position. I'm really disappointed that a single round doesn't come. Well, I killed him in 2 fast attacks at least. Hello, hit please. Oh, I was expecting him to run towards me faster. Should be good, yeah. Thought so. Alright, taking the risky strat here, jumping down the cliff. Risky, but I should be consistent at it at this point. Are you fucking kidding me? How am I this inconsistent at it suddenly? And I haven't missed it in practice for fucking forever. I don't know why, as soon as I get into a run, I just screw it up the first time, every time. Not allowed to have a fast split here. Simply unacceptable. Oh well. Like I even care. Jesus, this run is terrible. Oh my god. Getting a bad climb too. I didn't make it up the side. This run has been a complete roller coaster of emotions. Starting decently into some really a lot of bullshit happening in the middle. Had some good time saves. Starting towards the end, and now we're just completely fucking everything up.
Cool.
Wonderful. I hope I die a dozen times trying to get to the Emperor's ship. That should be fun.
To death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage.
Especially considering that's one of the
If I can
things I
just
actually
find cover
practiced.
along the way, I should make it to the passage.
Don't need to Quen twice here. That's one of those small little time wasters that I've been doing for wherever. Saves you a little bit of time skipping it.
Wonder how long this blizzard's been
You still
blowing.
end up with enough HP. Hot water here to heal up a bit along the way. So hopefully it doesn't glitch out and cause me to continue to take damage when I shouldn't be. I had that happen to me in practice, and I've only ever had it happen to me once, so hopefully it doesn't occur in a run. Actually, here's a thought. No, you can't meditate here. Can you? No. That would be too easy. I mean, that should be enough HP. Well, should be enough HP if I don't slide everywhere. More than enough. They got in a weird position that let me regen. Alright. Good enough.
Next passage. When will it open?
And I'm on fire. That's why I'm always careful about that when I'm at low HP. Very easy to just walk into the fire and kill yourself.
At last.
Miss Tirnalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
I want to head in roughly this direction. Away from Avlok. But I can sprint. There we go. Be far enough away.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you.
Slightly faster than walking with him. And now for mashing. Lots and lots of mashing. Yeah, I forget how long this loading screen is. Every damn time. That really sucks. I can save so much time on that split if I just don't die. That's it. Just go through it without dying. Save yourself 30 seconds.
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
They really should start playing it safe
Depends what I
in
see.
your time and space. It's barely a time save. God damn it. Mashing the wrong button. Glad that ended quickly at least.
That was strange.
To say the least.
I wonder what they're doing.
We'll know soon enough. Why are we going to the Sturgeon?
To see a girl who
So here we go north
might
to
that
Elector
be?
Square instead of going south to St. Gregory's Bridge for fast traveling. Since it's closer. Significantly closer at that. Hello. No, I don't want to talk to the guard. I want to fast travel to Hierarch Square. And then gotta remember, you end up on the wrong side of the sign here.
Wonderful.
I remember to talk to Siri here.
You're here.
Go. This part is a lot of running in straight lines and mashing. Very fun, I assure you. High octane video game gameplay. Is that what I wanted to say the first time? I think that's what I wanted to say the first time.
I was made for loving.
So, your friend, B.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems
So I
nice.
want Siri to keep up here, otherwise she ends up teleporting.
What's there to see in
And
far
then you have to
corners?
waste time interacting with her later. It's not a huge time loss, but still annoying nonetheless. Thankfully, a lot of these quests for the final preparations intersect. Holy shit, why are you so far away? What did I do wrong? What the hell happened there? Normally I get him right by the fence. Might have to take a look at the VOD, just to see what I did wrong, if anything. Or it's just the game being screwy. Alright, Siri, let's go. Also, I need to meditate at some point, which will be right now. That's the wrong way past. Tricky fence indeed.
Why are you wandering this street?
Actually, since this was a shit run, I probably should have checked how much XP that elf gave me. It's probably nothing, since I'm well past its level. But, who knows, might be enough to turn the tables for later.
Where's this friend of yours?
I was not close enough when I started mashing.
Oh.
None of this concerns us.
So, no horse thievery for us tonight. Since it's very slow, as it turns out. The fight's nice and easy. Ideally, you can hit him with 2 fast attacks, rather than needing to wait for him to attack again. Oh, right, split. That time loss is not correct. As I forgot to split. It's about even. What was I saying? For that fight, you parry once, two heavy attacks, and then wait for him to attack in between that, and with 2 fast attacks, and that should be it. Sultan. Loves to be in stupid places. Alright. There we go. Actually remember the correct button. So we enlist Zoltan's help for the Great Escape, which means we have to do very little combat for it. So as long as I'm holding back in the cutscene here, I should be able to run a little bit while the cutscene's still going. Yeah, like that. Now we just make a beeline here. It's not worth investing points yet. So I'm gonna level after this, and then I think that should be enough to max Rend, and then that'll be all the points I need for the rest of the game.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
You can't jump through the closest one there. It has to be the second or third. Want to make sure I have enough stamina here to rend. Yeah, so I use the Thunderbolt there just in case I don't crit, which in that case turned out to be a good plan. I likely would have taken 3 hits for each of them rather than 2.
I'm not out to hurt you.
For whatever reason, it always puts you into your steel sword there instead of silver. Just spamming right click here, waiting to get out of combat. There we go. Gotta be careful not to go too early, otherwise you waste a whole bunch of time. There we go. Saved a second and a half. Nice. Should I assign now? Yeah, you know what? I'll assign the points now. Don't need any more points after that. I just realized. Okay, no. For whatever reason, I thought I had. Oh, what's it called? The light armor bonus perk in the slot with the mutagen.
Hey, bloody hell.
I guess I looked at it wrong. Hold forward here. Now just making a beeline for the well.
Passage through the ruins. Haven't planted sentries there.
So this well is incredibly annoying.
Wet clothes. Oh joy.
This way is typically the best way to get down. Otherwise, it loves to make you get stuck on the edges. So here, god damn it, I wanted to use a Quen. Guess not. Don't need it anyway. There's a Thunderbolt there. Kills that Grave Hag.
Be a lever around here somewhere.
Not gonna bother with Quen, I suppose. Digny ready though, just in case. Damn it. And that's why you should bother with Quen. Hello game. Oh my god. Why am I so bad? There we go. If I weren't so bad, that actually would have been good. Heal up a little bit just in case the Necrophage here. It's me. Or the Rot Fiend, rather.
That ought to do it.
Use this lever. Then I wanna Quen while that's opening. So I have to wait a little bit anyway.
Wall looks brittle.
This Necrophage. Unfortunately, the Necrophage ended up a little far away, so I didn't hit the ghouls with him. Saves you a good chunk of time if you can hit the ghouls with the Necrophage. Ah, god damn it. Damage rolls, please. Go.
What is this?
Waiting till the next group of enemies before I use the Thunderbolt. Otherwise I won't have it out for the Warden. So if you can crit them, it saves you a decent chunk of time. So they don't separate.
Sober men if they notice me.
Want to make sure, again, making sure I have stamina here to rend. I should mention, I never explained it. Rend is incredibly broken for a few reasons. The main reason being it deals heavy attack damage while you're able to spam it like a fast attack. The other is increased crit rate up to 50% at max level. It's 10% per level. so up to 50% at max level, and it also ignores enemies' defenses, so enemies that are blocking, you can actually just end up stun locking them, as you've seen with the human enemies here, as well as the fire elemental earlier, which just really breaks the game apart. It's a stupidly overpowered ability, considering you're able to spam it so easily. Well, I should say, it's not intended that you're able to spam it. But with the correct timing, you use very little stamina, and you're able to spam it like that. In fact, 0 stamina, I should say. 0 net stamina. You still use stamina, but you don't use more than you regenerate in the time between rends. So, about to load a save here. The reason I load a save here is because 99.999% of the time it crashes. So, better just to load the save and accept that small guaranteed time loss over a much larger potential, very, very high chance time loss.
The elven sage decided to
Black ones, Dalian.
Now we make our way over to the docks and begin final leg of our journey. Yeah. It's this time that I'm actually facing the right direction when at the docks. There we go. Gotta hold left at that cutscene, and it works quite well, as a matter of fact. Again, this is another cinematic that you can only get through hitting space. Cinematics hiding load screens. Oh no, I failed a quest. 100% is ruined. Whatever shall I do? Oh, I am the right level this time. By how much? 3. Son of a bitch. So, that means... Son of a bitch. That means talking to the preacher there was just enough to get me over. So it was actually worthwhile to do it. I didn't think it would be, but it was. Also, meditate here. So you guys will see now what I'm talking about with the XP curve. Enemies, I believe it's 6 levels higher than you, become red. Thankfully, enemies here are only 5 levels higher than me at max, because I got an extra level. So you see the level 29 enemies mixed in with 19. Hello! Can I take my sword back out? I didn't mean to put it away. Okay, just teleport, that's cool. Perfectly fine and reasonable video game. Yeah, you can see these guys die really quickly because of that extra level. If I didn't have that extra level, that probably would have been maybe 30-ish seconds to do that. Due to the extra scaling.
Adventure seeker.
So yeah, enemies 6 levels higher than you or more get 4 times extra XP, not XP, HP. Is it 4? 2 or 4? I don't remember. I might be confusing it with... I know I'm confusing something with Death March. One of the 2 is 2 times, the other is 4 times, I believe. Unless they're both 2 times, and then Death March and enemies being 5 levels higher is 4 times, and that might be what I'm thinking of. Anyway, it's a significant amount higher that makes the run take longer. That's the important bit. So yeah, we abused the location of the cutscene triggers there. to avoid having to run around, and it saves a couple seconds. Hello. I did that way too late. Complete waste of time. So here, this triggers the main quest that we need. And then there are a couple ways to do this part that I believe it's fairly similar in timing. But overall, the method that I'm doing now just feels better. Going from the docks here, and then getting on the boat at the docks here, rather than fast traveling immediately. I'm explaining this really poorly. I'm trying to put it in my head because I've forgotten the other half of the route, how I did it exactly. So the way that I'm doing right now, we're going to go towards the towards where Philippa is, where we need to be for the Sunstone. However, before we actually reach the, or rather, as soon as we trigger the fast travel point there, we're going to fast travel over to where Yen and Ciri are on the boat. And then we fast travel from where Yen and Ciri are at Avalok's lab back over to where Philippa is. The other method is to run up to the fast travel point at Kirchhold Harbor, fast travel from there to where Ciri and Yen are, and then fast travel back to Bridge to Kirchhold, then jump off there to a closer boat. And I believe the timing is roughly the same, if not, it's very close, if not the same. This might be I think this method is a little bit faster since it cuts out a loading screen. Does it cut out a loading screen? I don't even think of that. There's two load screens. Two? Yeah. The other method has more load screens. Which, because we count load screens, would add more. So, as soon as we activate that fast travel point, we head on over to the harbor here, and then hop off, turn ourselves around, and get right up on shore. It's the same amount of loaded screens, I'm just retarded. I just realized. Goddamn. So we drop Yurden here as safety. Hello, my sword. Why is my sword away? What the fuck, game? That should not have happened. Oh well. Now a whole lot of cutscene mashing as we get through Avalok's lab. Of course, gotta make sure I hit all the right buttons so we don't waste a whole bunch of time, and well, at this point I don't think it's even possible to save Ciri, but gotta make sure she dies, unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately. Fortunately in that it's faster for the speedrun, but unfortunately in that nobody wants Ciri to die, of course. That's just sad. Yeah, definitely don't want to go to Scale's grave here. Now we'll fast travel from here over to the crypt.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
So, should I refresh that a little bit earlier? So, this upcoming fight is the absolute hardest fight in the entire game, bar none. Even Dettlaff on Death March is easier. Fucking joke compared to this goddamn siren. So it's mostly a joke, obviously, but the main issue with the siren in the cave is that she loves to get stuck in the air And it is absolutely awful and loses you a whole ton of time. I wanted that heavy attack to hit. Unfortunately not. But I did. Thank you. I should have used, I really should use the Thunderbolt there. I completely forgot. I was actually going to. So yeah, that, oh my god, really? Couldn't sprint. A little bit. Wasting a whole bunch of time now. Yeah, the siren is absolutely terrible. Loves to waste time by getting stuck on the ceiling. I forgot to Thunderbolt. God damn it. Make sure that's the right weapon. Yeah, I was about to equip the wrong weapon. That would have been bad. Going to Karen here, wondering why the fuck I'm doing no damage. Okay. That cutscene took slightly longer than I remember it taking to start. Whatever. It does force me to... Shit, I don't remember if it forces you to refresh alchemy items before Karen here. I think it does. Pretty sure it does. So there's no point in me meditating then. So here, just taking the fastest path we can, of course. Sneaking around. You don't need to worry about combat. You can still use these in combat, thankfully. One of very few objects in this game that you can interact with in combat. And split. Oh, I saved 10 seconds there. I can save time over that still, too. Jeez. Save a whole bunch of time on that split. Alright, let's pray for a really shitty Karen Thera fight so I get a good one next time. Since I don't need a good Karen Thera fight to stay even. Oh yeah, we run back to the Ancient Crypt fast travel point, rather than out through the front exit. Since the other fast travel point is way further away. However, for 100%, because there's a monster den on the way, you end up going at the front at this point. Fun little trivia if you don't know anything about the 100% run of this video game. Alright. So I don't need to meditate, but I'm actually going to. Just so I have HP here. And this was one of those new strats that I came up with. Really tough strat, I know. Alright, let's see how well this goes. I died last time, so I have the potential to save a decent chunk of time here. Alright. Ready?
Sink the boat! Shoot! Wait,
Serpentine!
Harley.
Serpentine!
Damn it!
That zigzag in. Don't let him hit you. Your aim sucks, motherfuckers. Get good. Aha! And please don't hit me. Can I interact from the boat? Oh, you can actually interact from the boat. I didn't know that. Today I learned. Slightly faster than jumping in the water, even. God damn. I'm about to save a whole bunch of time on this split. As long as Karen Thera doesn't go terribly. I do like that boat strat. Honestly, it's one of those things that I should have found so much longer, so long ago. because it's so simple. But for some reason, I had to see somebody in the run. Dessa's run, I believe, I was watching, when I realized, hey, you leave the boat pretty close. Why not just take it all the way instead? And then I figured out, hey, you can take it all the way by actually dodging arrows. Actually, one break here, please. Oh, sweet. Crits? Oh my god. Crits, please. Thank you. Jesus Christ, that time save. Oh my god. Have I had a broken Caranthir in these splits at all? That amount of time save? Or is that just from the boat? I think I split a bit early anyway, but very little of that is from splitting early. I guess my boat strat saves a lot of time too, that is true. Not only is the boat, of course, faster than swimming, but I think in all my runs I've lost a lot of time to fucking around trying to get on land. Oh, no. Oh, there's the regen this time. Papatani Owl. Regen, please. Thank you. Alright. Alright, stagger sprint here a little bit. Damn it. Good to run the rest of the way. Since you do have a little bit of time here. I'm waiting for him to talk. Your spins. Oh, god damn it. Motherfucker. Alright. He hit me, but not a big deal. The main thing there is waiting until he says, I believe it spins specifically. I believe that's the earliest where you can start to stun lock him. Then, as long as I'm not retarded here, I keep this coin shields. Let it go through, okay. Yeah, please, there we go. I think I don't know if that split was late or not. I don't know why I did that. I don't need Quen here at all. Alright, I don't want to have Karen. Yep, it's in the first slot. Just making sure. That's a big damage boost, by the way, as well. I believe it also had... no, I think it always has crit plus at least 10% crit chance. So that bumps me up to around 60%. Should make Weedus pretty easy. Especially with that plus 43 base damage, that's insane. I think I had that much yesterday as well too, or somewhere around there. Some ridiculously high base damage increase. Can't save here. Why did I try to save here? I'm just stuck in combat for most of this. Thankfully, we don't need to wait for Yen, so we can just go straight to the objective. Man, I've completely forgotten my commentary in the last 30 minutes or so. Just screwed it entirely. Alright, so we pop a Quen shield here. That saves us a little bit of health to get forward. And then out here you can you're still out of combat, so you can meditate. And then with that, you should be able to make it all the way to the end without having to pop Undying. Though, in case you do end up taking lethal damage here before you get to the end, Undying procs and saves you anyway, as a safety measure, but there is a lot of leeway there, as you can see. Alright. Don't talk to the werewolf and get a good Weavast fight. Please. I don't know why I'm so hopeful for this run suddenly. It's not a good one. It's a really shitty one, actually. Also, a whole bunch of stupid time all over the place. Good luck, Siri. I believe in you, in your ability to make sure my run goes fast. Alright, Roach. I love you, buddy. Don't screw me now. Please, Roach. Please. Alright, this annoyingly long load screen. Roach is the real run killer, I agree. Considering he literally killed my last run, that is 100% accurate. Alright. Good enough. Sure. Far enough south. I'm always really liberal with this. I could probably stay a bit closer. Liberal, conservative. Or conservative with this, I should say. Look further than I should. And... ah, damn it, I got the cutscene. Unfortunate. No, you bitch. Oh my god. No, you bastards. Get over here, Weavast. God damn it, really? Okay. Hello? There we go. 30646.